Will Neymar return to Barça? Well, it's very hard to tell. We are now in August and we still don't have an answer either way. Neymar has been very clear with PSG. He's told Leonardo and the rest of the directors that he wants out, and he's made his preference, which is Barcelona, very, very clear. But, they're still trying to convince him. Just today, Leonardo, who is the sporting director, is going to China to try and speak to him for the third time. But if, as expected, Neymar insists on leaving once again, PSG are just going to have to find a solution. Neymar is far too charismatic, far too influential, and can be, in a way, a very difficult player as well if he's unhappy. So they really have to listen to his wishes. And how did we get here? Well, it is fairly obvious that Neymar's move to France has been a fiasco. He wanted to move away from Messi's shadow, but it backfired pretty much enormously and at every level. He has got less appearances and less goals than anyone would have expected. He's not as influential as he wanted to be. He's not the main protagonist because that's Mbappé. And, he's not even starting his own team. PSG was always going to be a step back from Barcelona, but the way that it has all panned out for Neymar makes it a total fiasco. We also need to consider whether Barca actually need him. I mean, Messi and Suarez are clearly not going anywhere. Griezmann has just landed in the team and, he's adapting well. Dembélé is a player with more than enough potential and should be staying. Malcolm has finalized his transfer to Zenit according to multiple reports today. That was 40 million plus 5 million in variables, so a total of 45 million for Malcolm to go to Zenit St. Petersburg, which is good news. Then we still got the question mark of Coutinho, and behind them we've got La Masia prospects like Perez and Collado and Abel Ruiz. Sure, Neymar has been very immature in the past. Neymar wanted to come away from Messi's shadow. Neymar was not very professional, especially himself and his agent as well, which is his dad. When he left Barca, even suing the club, and it was all very dirty. However, everyone and everything seems to have moved forward. They have, in a way, buried the hatches, and they're ready to put things to the side and make a move that is professionally better for Neymar, and in a way is better for Barca as well, because for the last 3 years they've been trying to find a replacement and they just haven't found it. The links with Messi and Suarez have always been there. They have remained in contact when he wasn't here, and it makes sense that he does come back if the price is right. We must also consider that the price that PSG would ask for him would actually be very high. Barca could include up to 2 players. The reports say that it could be Rakitic and Coutinho plus 50 million euros. In my eyes, that deal would be okay. It wouldn't be fantastic, but it would make sense, especially getting a player of Neymar's caliber. And my only condition would be not including Dembélé, because I think his potential and his high ceiling is something that we need, as long as he stays away from injuries. Obviously, his connection with Griezmann as well needs to grow. So Dembélé should stay, and if we can add Neymar, that would be